Mindset, uplift, manifest, momentum. Mindset, uplift, manifest, momentum. Mindset, uplift, manifest.
All right, welcome into the show, everyone. You're running with the runners. It's June 29th, 2021. As always, joined by my good brother, Ricardo Hamilton. What's going down, man?
Fired up, man. Laced up. I'm ready to get wealthy. You know what I'm saying? Just excited for the show tonight, man, and get this information to the people.
When we started this journey in September, we were on fire to help change the world and teach people how to preserve their wealth. And we're not stopping. But now it's even more important to keep spreading this message and keep getting this word out because of what is coming. And so today we really want to focus and look at my financial mentor, Robert Kiyosaki, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. And the problem is, guys, is nobody listens to somebody until it's too late. And that's why we're here trying to educate and inform people about what is coming. I just checked CNBC.com, and if you read the mainstream media, you would think everything's rosy, everything's great. We're just going to go back to normal. We just printed, $6-7 trillion, and, there's no consequences at all. This is, the mainstream narrative that you're being told. So Robert Kiyosaki had a tweet yesterday that I think everyone needs to pay attention to. He reads, "The best time to prepare for a crash is before the crash. The biggest crash in world history is coming." Guys, this is a best-selling author, millionaire, financial educator for a couple decades telling you this. Now, are you going to listen to him? Or are you going to listen to the mainstream media? Are you going to prepare your house and your family right now? The good news is the best time to get rich is during a crash. That's why you have to be in position. Bad news is the next crash will be a long one. Get more gold, silver, and Bitcoin while you can. Take care. Ricardo, I want to get your take on what Robert Kiyosaki is warning people about to get prepared now.
Yeah, the rich, the wealthy, those that are in the know, they're prepared. They're already prepared. In fact, so much, they were prepared in 2008 because most people are surprised that we came out of 2008. They thought that was it. And here we are, 10 years later, or more than 10 years now later, and the biggest crash is still yet to come. And, this is why we get excited, because the same information that the wealthy and people who know, like Robert Kiyosaki, are telling people, hey, you need to have a home-based business and get cash flow. You got to have assets. You got to have, the ability to get cryptocurrency, right? Bitcoin. And this is what we're doing. We're telling people and letting people know the biggest crash in world history. Folks, this is bigger than 2008. This is bigger than the Great Depression. This is something that the world has never seen before. And like he mentioned, this is an opportunity for those who are in position to create massive generational wealth if you're saving in the right assets. If you're not getting caught up with the normalcy or complacency bias and just assuming that everything is going to be fine and that the government will take care of you. So what we are doing is what Robert Kiyosaki and a lot of successful multimillionaires, billionaires, hedge fund managers, and the wealthy and 1% alike are doing. Okay, they're getting ready for the greatest crash in history. And they're doing that in multiple forms. But the way that the average person can prepare is by saving their money in physical silver, physical gold, and getting Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. This is the best time to build massive generational wealth. And unfortunately, those who don't take heed to the warnings, those who don't dollar cost average in and get $5 worth of gold and silver every week or so in the Sound Money wallet, those who don't use a crypto.com or something like it to, do a reoccurring buy for Bitcoin every week, $5 or so, whatever it is. These are the people who are going to have, a hard time in this new reality. It's going to be rich or poor. It's a feudalist type of system. And we want to help as many people as we can build wealth during this global economic reset by helping them get physical silver, gold, and cryptocurrency.
So if you guys are watching right now, help us break this algorithm, right? Ricardo and I talk a lot of truth, and the powers that be don't really like that. They want you to look at kitten videos and, whatever, play games and, put your money in a bank.
Yeah, it's
what we're doing.
What is it? The Final Four? Not Final Four right now. What is it? Championship for basketball?
NBA playoffs.
NBA playoffs. Entertainment. Are you not entertained? And then the same thing will happen in Rome while everybody was in the Colosseum being entertained. The greatest society ever, was collapsing. It's the same thing with Pompeii. While everybody was drunk on wine and having a good time, the volcano was getting ready to explode. Well, we're in the same scenario here, but there's some good people like us and the runners that are and Robert Kiyosaki that are ringing the alarm. It's time to change. It's time to start a home-based business and get cash flow, get assets, right, and create generational wealth.
So everyone watching right now, hit that like button. Give me the hashtag silver4freedom, silver, the number 4 freedom. We got some new merch with that on it as well. And share this out to everyone that you know. Share it, wherever, whatever social media you're watching this on. Here's the issue, guys, is somebody might say, okay, Robert Kiyosaki says, get gold, silver, and crypto. I don't know how to do that. Okay, that's why we're here. And you can go out and buy gold and silver and throw it in your safe and be done with it. Okay. Why do you want to use a home-based business to get these assets? Number one, you're getting them at dealer direct pricing. Number two, we get to use something called the Sound Money wallet that allows us to go from cash to silver, silver to gold, gold to cash at the click of a button. If you ever do need to sell your gold and silver, you can liquidate it using 7K, getting the best buyback prices. Tax incentives are going to be huge. And the best part is, guys, you have the ability to get residual income from doing what Rich Dad is telling you to do. You can make money from. If that doesn't get you excited and see, oh, there is a way out. I don't care where you're at now struggling. Anyone can do this business. Anyone can afford it, and anyone can win at it. I forgot I was going to bring this up. There's a 14-year-old gold, Ricardo. There's a 14-year-old who is now a gold executive. Now, he can't make that money yet. Right? I believe his parents set up an LLC for him. So this kid is going to graduate high school making more money than his teachers from buying gold and silver. So, Ricardo, I want to get your take on, yes, do what Robert Kiyosaki says, but we have the best system to get this done to help more people win all around the world.
Yeah, and while you're doing that, preparing for the crash or building wealth, you want to deal with a solid company. You want to deal with a company that's got a good name out in the public, right? You want to deal with a company that has longevity, that has owners that know how to build a large, successful business, that have a clean name, right? You want to deal with a legacy company, built to last company as you're building your wealth or as you're building that business, as you're creating that lifetime income that will pay your loved ones long after you're gone. That's what we have with this company, 7K Metals, in this membership that most people might not realize. And I hope they starting to realize more and more as time goes on, as we're seeing a lot of companies fall. A lot of companies are not around. They're here today and gone tomorrow. A lot of companies are giving a lot of hype and promises and saying that they're going to do this and that, and they're underperforming. And we have this company here that's solid, okay, that has the best product on the planet, all right, and that is helping people build wealth during this largest, financial crisis and global monetary reset that we've ever seen. And so you want to build with something solid. You want to be with something true. You want to be with something genuine, okay? You want to be with something that, you can sleep well at night knowing that you're in the right position and that your business is in good hands. And we have that with the leadership and owners and founders of 7K Metals. So yeah, it is a no-brainer when you're looking at how can I have a home-based business, how can I create cash flow, and how can I acquire assets, there's no place else to look than the 7K Metals.
I got to show people this. So this is it. I saw this on 7K exclusive today. Our good buddy Wayne Clark, who's also a gold down in Louisiana. Again, you can join 7K as a minor, but you can't earn compensation until you're 18. So I believe his parents set up an LLC. But here we have Joey, the newest gold associate in 7K. He's 14. Before he graduates high school, will be making more than his teachers because his parents have set up this LLC for him. So I might have to look into do this for my sons. I guess I never thought of that. But guys, this is where we're at here. Is a 14-year-old is now making more money than his teachers, and he's getting assets because of how amazing this company is. I mean, it's just completely next level. So really quick, we want to cover the markets before we get into, some more specific details. What are the rich and wealthy doing? Here are the top assets by market cap. Gold is the #1 asset, yet most people hardly have any at all in their own possession. The average American, the middle class, is getting shafted again and again and becoming more poor and having to stay in that rat race and continue to work. Gold at 1761 today. We have stocks up a little bit. And then we have silver at the #7 asset, 1.4 trillion. Silver under $26 spot at 25.88. Absolutely insane. The most undervalued asset in the history of the world. And we're getting paid to buy it. Unbelievable. Bitcoin at #10 at just under $36,000. And again, guys, we focus mostly on gold and silver. We do a lot with cryptocurrency, with training, how to buy, how to get paid in Bitcoin daily, how to have professional traders for you, how to use decentralized finance to earn to earn interest on autopilot. And I just got into it today, and I'm gonna let you guys know here. A couple of our favorite cryptos, Polkadot. Solana is up 29% this week. Link up 12%. Theta up 8%. But this one right here, where'd it go? Is it that far down? Terra Luna, guys, up 25% this week. I just got into this ecosystem and did all the DeFi, and the video's coming soon. I would definitely take another look at this. You can get it on crypto.com now. And it is, it's gone up quite a bit this week. It was up to $18 or $19 back in April. But what this ecosystem can do with DeFi is crazy. I will tell you right off the bat, you can get 20% just on the dollar. Just by staking $1, you get 20% APY. That is very simple to do for anyone. So I will be bringing that to you guys very soon here and showing you guys how to do DeFi. So that's why, you want to leverage a system and a group of people like the runners, because we've been here. We've done this. We're helping. I just helped a lady today over 50 get her first cryptocurrency. She was so excited. She thought it would be impossible. She was like, what is this stuff? I have no idea what you're talking about. And now because she's plugged in and she's been listening, she got herself some Polkadot today. So this is how we're changing the world one family at a time. So Ricardo, anything you want to add when it comes to, running with the runners, surrounding yourself with a group of people that are positive and have bigger goals in mind than just, saving themselves? We're here trying to save as many people as possible.
Yeah, just have some vision and foresight, man. Like I said, we just getting started. We're constantly, continuously, consistently building wealth in precious metal assets and cryptocurrency. And as this space evolves and as the economy evolves, more and more people are going to be looking for solutions. More and more people are going to need help. More and more people are going to need saving financially. And we have the tools, we have the resources, we have the systems to do that, And so you just want to, continue to save in these assets, continue to acquire more cryptocurrency, continue to expose people to what it is that we're doing and why we're doing it. Because the fact of the matter is the economic conditions that we're facing is going to continue to precipitate the need for people to build wealth, to create cash flow, to start a home-based business. And you want to make sure that they know what business you're in. You want to make sure they know what you're doing. And you want to help give them some of the tools and resources that we're helping everybody with to find that financial security, to build that generational wealth. That's what we're doing. And you have to understand that as time goes on, it just gets better for us. It just gets more financially secure for us. Our lifestyle just becomes more free for us and those who are running with us as we continue to save and build wealth in cryptos. Like Mike said, we've been on this journey since September. We're coming up on our 1-year anniversary, okay? And we're just getting started. We broke records in the beginning, all right? And we're going to continue to do things, especially as this company grows all around the world and there are more people realizing the value of not just gold and silver, but numismatic coins, collectors' coins, and the value of them being, multiple times greater than just the physical gold and silver. So just apply a little bit of vision, a little bit of foresight, and, build wealth slow while you're trying to get rich quick. Everybody wants to get into the meme coins. Everybody wants to get into the meme stocks because that's a get rich quick mentality. I'm not saying there's something wrong with it because I got some memes coins, okay? I don't have a problem with trying to get rich quick, but make sure you're building wealth slow in the process because not everybody's going to make it. But you want to make sure you're building wealth slow by saving in physical gold and silver while you're trying to get rich, especially when we're talking about dealing with crypto.
And just to further prove what Ricardo was talking about, that coin I just showed you guys, the Miles Standish 911, there's only 911 of those coins. The only people that were able to get those were 7K members. Now, this site bought them on the secondary market and is now selling them. That's in euros, guys. That's over 2,000 American dollars. So a coin we paid $7.50 for is now selling for over $2,000. And it even says, warning, last items in stock. What other business, guys, can you buy a product from? Not buy, get paid to buy a product. We get paid to save. When I bought this coin, I got paid. And a lot of other people on my team did too. When Ricardo got his coin, I got paid. And other people did too. So we're getting paid to buy assets, like Kiyosaki says. And then if we wanted to, we talked to Taylor Christensen today on our Zoom, who's a master flipper with gold coins. You can sell these coins for 2, 3, 4, sometimes even 5 times more than we paid for them. What other home-based business can you do that with? You're not going to do that with pills, potions, and lotions. Half of it's going to expire. I mean, this is absolutely crazy, the value that is provided with this membership. And the ability, Taylor talked about coins he got for $7K for $140. He sold it for $900. That's like a 4X. And this is just crazy. And so I love it. And so Ricardo, if you want to, why does everyone, and I'm not saying this to be silly, every single person needs a 7K membership, period. People used to always get a AAA, okay? Or you get a Costco membership. Everyone needs a 7K membership. Ricardo is going to explain real quick here the 10 benefits you get when you get that annual membership.
Well, there are benefits to membership and there are membership benefits. And I talked to, somebody the other day, an insurance lady, and she doesn't like memberships. And that was the only thing she could talk about. But when I asked her about her job, she named at least 5 or 7 things she didn't like about her job, right? And I was just letting her know that, what she saw as a drawback when she compared it to, you know, her job that she didn't love so much. 7K looks awesome. Okay. So this membership, right, has so much value in it. Of course, we talk about the Sound Money Wallet, which is #1 to a lot of people. Being able to buy gold and silver at the press of a button, any dollar amount with no fee. Being able to sell that gold or silver, any amount of it that you have, and for cash at the press of a button, and move that cash back to your bank account. Watching the value of your money adjust and grow over time with the value of gold and silver. Okay, being able to have that physical gold or silver delivered to your home via FedEx, because some people want to hold it and own it in their physical possession. And of course, member-to-member transfer, being able to transfer any amount that you have in silver, gold, or cash from one member to the next at no cost. So the Sound Money Wallet is one of the most loved products or membership benefits of 7K Metals. Everybody should have a Sound Money Wallet. So the next thing is the Auto Saver program. Okay, why not put your wealth on automatic? If you got Netflix, which, you know, I talked to the lady too. She said, yeah, I got Netflix coming out your account every month. I said, well, why don't you have an asset coming to your home every month? Why don't you just set it on autopilot to build wealth? You know, if you can grasp the concept of continuing having a habit of acquiring an asset and that building your wealth, put it on autopilot with this membership. They also have a 7K healthcare program. Okay, we got members on the team who are saving hundreds to thousands of dollars on their healthcare because of this healthcare program. All right, people need access to quality healthcare. 7K healthcare program is one of those quality healthcare programs. So getting gold and silver bullion. Okay, if you realize obviously that you should probably diversify, that you should probably have physical gold and silver. All right, you want to get the best price. Well, 7K Metals, because of a member benefit, you're going to be getting gold and silver at the most competitive prices on the market, because they're pretty much getting gold and silver directly from the dealer. All right. We just saw earlier, we talk about these rare coins. Okay. Getting these collector's coins that have a greater value than just the physical gold and silver content that they are. And so we're constantly getting rare collectors, you know, beautiful, flawless coins to add to our collection and solidify our wealth. Right. And of course, you know, we just talked about Robert Kiyosaki. Well, Robert Kiyosaki would tell you, look, you got to be in business. You got to have a home-based business. You got to have a way to reduce your tax exposure, right? Have some write-offs and deductions. Well, this membership gives you that. That's phenomenal. The tax deductions alone will pay for the membership. I've seen people say they've saved, you know, $6,000, $10,000, $15,000 a year and more because of this business. Okay, Go Back IRA, being able to protect your retirement account, right? Protect your 401k, your savings, and roll it over into a Gold Back IRA, all right? For those who might remember 2008, right? You might want to consider, securing that retirement account in a Gold Back IRA as opposed to leaving it up to this market, which we know is going to crash soon. 7K Advantage. Everybody loves discounts. Who doesn't love discounts? If you want to pay less, okay, the 7K Advantage is a membership benefit. Think about discounts on everywhere you shop, you eat, flights, rentals, hotels, you name it. The discounts through the 7K Advantage add to hundreds to thousands of dollars, offsetting the cost that you pay for this membership as well. So really, this membership is really free for those who use it. When you include the tax breaks, okay, when you include the 7K Advantage, all right, just that alone, you're not even paying for this membership, all right, especially if you're utilizing it. And we talked about residual income for life. You got to have cash flow. But more importantly, even if you have a business, your children more than likely can't run your business or don't want to run your business. If you got a good job, you can't pass down your job to your children. You cannot pass down your college degrees or your great credit score to your children. But this membership, this business, these assets, the income that you create, you can pass it down to them. That is probably one of the most actually, beneficial things to this type of a business. Because you're going to work a job, you're going to, build wealth, right? But how are you going to pass it down, right? Well, with this business, you can pass down that income and it will continue to pay your loved ones long after you're gone. And of course, being able to get some commissions on any gold or silver that's bought on your e-commerce site. So it's just a phenomenal membership with a solid company, with a solid product. that is helping people weather the storm and prepare, like Robert Kiyosaki says, before the crash, so they can create generational wealth and do something that, they might not even been able to think that they could do for themselves, but just because of the timing and positioning that they're in with this company, just creating massive generational wealth.
And I wanted to point out, our good friend Alan Richardson, we got to meet in Utah, said one of his buddies joined the 7K Healthcare program and is saving 73% from what he had been paying for his healthcare. And I bet he even has better coverage because I know there's no deductible with the 7K Healthcare. And now he's using that extra income to get assets, to do what Robert Kiyosaki is saying, is to get gold, silver, and Bitcoin to prepare for this crash that is coming. So again, every single person needs a 7K membership. There is no reason to not have one. If anyone wants to debate me on that, I'm happy to sit down and have a conversation. I think that's really it, guys. Our marketing system is fire. We just went over it in our training system. If you guys want to check that out, we have special pricing of $19 for one more week. The link to that is in the description of this video. But it's built by marketers for marketers. I just built a website on it today in 20 minutes for my nonprofit. I had a friend message me say, hey, I got some people who can build a website for you. It costs you about $5,000. I just built one in 30 minutes. Is there nicer? Yeah, maybe a little bit. Is it $5,000 nicer? Probably not. Okay. So if you guys want to get started, with digital media and understanding how the internet works and landing pages and sales funnels and email marketing, great place to start with the company that we're using. So again, that's in the description. And I think the last thing I'll mention is the runners.shop. The runners.shop. We got some new t-shirts. We're working on getting some more women styles and cuts. This was the new one that we just put up this week, the hashtag Silver for Freedom, with the most famous, the most sought after silver coin in the entire world, the American Silver Eagle, that holds its value better than any other coin. It has the highest premiums because people trust it the most. We got the spin to win on here where you guys can win up to 10% off and buy one, get one 50% off. So the runners.shop, if you want to change the culture, change your mindset, and really, share with people what is coming. Like Ricardo said, is Rome is burning while people are partying. Pompeii, people are drinking while the volcano's exploding. That's what we're seeing here, that everyone's like, oh, we're going to go back to normal. Oh, we're opening back up. The damage has already been done, guys. Now it's, when do the consequences kick in? When does the inflation really start to give people pain? What about when they actually have to start evicting people and foreclosing on homes? We've been living in a fantasy world for years. And I just want to be clear and on the record that Ricardo and I and the runners and everyone on our team, we're trying to help as many people as possible. Maybe people aren't ready yet. We're going to keep being consistent and screaming from the top of the roof, guys, get your house in order, start getting assets, a home-based business, cash flow, because you're going to struggle and we want to help as many people as possible. Ricardo, your final take before we sign off tonight.
Yeah, no, fire. Like I said, I was excited when we started the show because I knew the information that we were going to give people. And, this message is sound. This message is sound like the sound money. It's ringing true, across, all races and walks of life that are realizing that something is not right. They're seeing the inflation. They're wanting better prospects for their future. They just needed the right vehicle. They just need the right team, the right company, the right organization. And so, we invite you, to run with us, to build wealth with us, to utilize these centralized and decentralized systems to build wealth and precious metal assets in crypto during the largest wealth transfer in history. There are so many people I talk to who know nothing about cryptocurrency. Bitcoin, still haven't heard of it today. Can you believe it? There are people I talk to who don't know about gold and silver. All right. There are people who I talk to who aren't just even aware of where the economy is, folks. Okay. So understand the blessing and where you are and being able to receive this information and be in position to acquire these assets and run with us, and understand that there are countless others who need what we have, who need, this information and what we have to offer. They don't know what they don't know. And the media, like Mike mentioned, is, keeping them dumbed down and ignorant to these facts that we're so eloquently explaining to everyone, and showing them a system that's going to allow them to get ahead and leverage and do what the 1% are doing. Robert Kiyosaki and the wealthy are planning. They're prepared. They're already prepared. They're just building on what they've already prepared at this point, because it has extended so far longer than anyone could have projected. No one have seen, could have seen that we're still here today operating at this rate in the country and in the global economy, yet we are. So there's time. There's time. And we want to help as many people as we can realize the time and what must be done.
Guys, if you're seeing this, get back to the person that sent it to you. If you're watching on one of our social medias, reach out to us. We're really just helping build our team now and helping other people who have already joined the runners. And this is the fun part, guys, is we're free. I no longer have to work for a paycheck. I have residual income from multiple places, but 7K was the turning point for me. And it comes down to having the right mindset, uplifting others, manifesting the life that you want, and then running with momentum to make it happen. If you can do those four things of MUM, you can be successful. You can be free. So it's time to change your mindset, help others, and become free. Using the system that we have helped thousands of people get residual income, for getting assets, for doing what Robert Kiyosaki is telling you to do, is to get prepared for the big crash that is coming. So next week, Tuesday at 7, we will have our Zoom training. We're going to have more details for the 90-day run, and we're looking for other leaders to step up and take leadership roles. So be watching for that in our Facebook groups. So I think that's it, Ricardo. We're good.
That's it. Hey, folks, look, lace up. Let's get wealthy. Stay plugged in. Okay, if you haven't got that market system, get it now, because we're adding value in there like DeFi. Okay, all right.
Terra Luna, you heard it here, kids. All right, peace.